Hello everyone, welcome back. We've officially entered UFC 319 Fight Week. Personally, I can't wait, not just for the main event, but also for many other fighters on the card such as MVP, Jared Cannonier, and Ka Sakura. This card is truly stacked, especially with Aaron Pico making his UFC debut. In the previous video, we discussed the possible scenarios and flow of the fight. Between Drakus Du, Plessis, and Khamzat Chimaev, there were a few aspects I didn't cover back then, but I'll go over them in this video. Before we get into the main discussion, here at Zone of Fighter we provide combat sports content that might interest you, so please keep supporting our channel. Thank you.
Perfect.
Today we're going to break down and analyze the fighting styles in the main event. Drakus Du Plessis vs Khamzat Chimaev. The big questions are, who's gonna win? Will Drakus' plot armor remain intact? Is his grappling good enough to handle Chimaev? And can Du Plessis' striking withstand Chimaev's pressure? We'll go over all of that today. Where they stand in their careers right now. Before we break down their fighting styles, it's important to understand where each fighter is in their career, especially Du Plessis. If Drakus wins, he could arguably become the greatest middleweight of all time, or at least one win away from securing that title. His next opponent could be Imavov, and he might even surpass Israel Adesanya in status. In my view, if Du Plessis defeats Chimaev, his place above Adesanya will be solidified. Khamzat Chimaev's status and record at middleweight. So far, Chimaev has fought only twice at middleweight. Defeated Robert Whittaker, a huge win. Defeated Kamaru Usman, who moved up in weight on short notice. Looking back at his performances, there are some interesting things to examine, especially regarding both fighters' striking and grappling abilities. Striking analysis. Drakus Du Plessis' striking, style and strengths. Dynamic, long striking reach, likes to mix techniques. One of his key weapons is the lead head kick and question mark kick. Kickboxing ability, very underrated. His body and leg kicks are fast and powerful. Kick usage, often throws head kicks like a jab, repeatedly, to keep distance and disrupt rhythm. Performance notes. Against Sean Strickland, known for his strong striking defense, Du Plessis still landed clean head kicks. Against Adesanya, he showed much improved boxing, holding his own and even winning certain exchanges. While some have questioned his cardio, since the fight against Robert Whittaker at UFC 290, he has proven he can keep a high pace. Khamzat Chimaev's striking. Quality, not particularly. Outstanding. Almost no one considers. Him an elite striker. Notable moments. Dropped Gilbert Burns with a jab, but that's not a unique achievement. Against Kamaru Usman at UFC 294, in a mostly stand-up second round, Chimaev lost the striking exchanges. Striking defense, not rock solid. Pure strikers tend to land on him consistently. Conclusion: if this fight stays on the feet, Du Plessis has a significant chance to take the advantage. Grappling analysis. Du Plessis' grappling relies on size, physical strength, and weight distribution to pressure opponents. Often hunts for finishes rather than just positional control. Smart with weight placement, though his ground decisions aren't always optimal from a fight IQ perspective. Chimaev's grappling, this is his bread and butter, dominates from top control, with strong techniques like the body triangle and rear naked choke, as seen against Kamaru Usman. Always pushes aggressively from the opening bell to hunt for a quick finish. However, against Du Plessis, it may be harder for him to physically bully his opponent as he usually does. Du Plessis is strong and experienced enough to survive and potentially reverse grappling exchanges. Predicted fight dynamics. If Chimaev can impose his wrestling early, he's very likely to win. But if he fails to lock Du Plessis down past round 3, it'll be a tough road in the later rounds. If Du Plessis survives the early grappling storm, he could take over as Chimaev's cardio starts to fade and win, likely via decision. Early rounds, Chimaev will almost certainly push forward and hunt takedowns. Du Plessis' approach could actually welcome the pressure, using his size and stamina to neutralize it, then counterattack in the later rounds. And there's even a possibility Du Plessis tries to take Chimaev down to test his defense. What do you think? Let's discuss in the comments.